Well, you could argue he's one of the best boxers in the UFC, even though he fancies himself a well-rounded mixed martial artist, but always changing up the location of his strikes, the tempo. This guy is a well-versed, world-class striker.
Yeah, he's a world-class striker, and we always have a lot of fun on our shows about the best boxer in the UFC. Start talking Holloway, Masvidal, Blachowicz. This guy is along the lines of that in regards to how he implements that skill inside the octagon. He goes out there, fights behind a beautiful jab, and he sets everything up perfectly with the hands, and that is why we see him securing so many knockouts inside the UFC's octagon.
Yeah, had a lot of knockouts as an amateur, not just in MMA, but in boxing as well, and just wearing those tiny 4-ounce gloves here tonight, we'll see if we can add to that total. Was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC, the former interim champion El Cucuy Tony Ferguson back on the proving ground.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen, and you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as well.
Watch that low signal.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson ready to make another major statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Dirty Bird Means. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Herb Dean, third party in the Octagon tonight. So ever since winning season 13 of The Ultimate Fighter, the finishes have continued to pile up for Tony Ferguson. He is must-see TV, as offensively gifted as any fighter on the roster, and has as good a cardio department as anybody on the roster. We'll see how Ferguson chooses to approach this particular challenge tonight. Man, I don't know how you simulate this guy in training, DC. Yet another example there of the dynamic striking game of El Cucuy.
Beautiful combination with the hands there.
Loaded up on that one and landed.
He's got some hands, man. Great timing on that double leg.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Oh, some big elbows landing for him now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, nice work as he delivers the elbow there from the bottom. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
The bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back. Means his pass attempt denied. Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ferguson. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Ferguson. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on his feet. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Final seconds of the round. Points out for the end of round one. Stop! All right, heading back to the corner now, and Means has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Now it's your turn. You have to go and move.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Well, turning defense to offense here, blocks the strike, and then counters with a straight punch. Nice work there by Ferguson. Lands a jab. Right, then a left. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind it.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Chip, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Nice combination there from Tony Ferguson. There aren't many lightweights who are going to be able to keep up with the pressure and the pace. Ferguson has trained for 6 hours at a time in the past. This is a man who can truly go all night long. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Shot to the body. He told us he was going to attack that region. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. It does not get much better than that.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. The cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to the singles, short high quads.
Excellent ground and pound there by Tony Ferguson. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is, has got to change something.
Good work from the top here by Ferguson. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
He's gotta start going down.
Gets back to his feet. Oh, with authority, the body.
There you go. There you go.
Means is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking.
Ferguson getting pounded, something fierce by these ground and pound hammer fists. He's got to find a way to score him out. Oh, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Now, oh, and a quick... Oh!
What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
Opening up with elbows here. Oh, he is inflicting some serious damage with these elbows. Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top by Ferguson. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. As you watch, he's...
What a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
But he's hurt very, very bad.
Quick level change. Oh!
In the half guard.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Means. Well, you see him cringing now as the body damage just continues to pile up. He hasn't made the adjustments, and I wouldn't even hate a stoppage here.
No, I wouldn't hate a stoppage here. This guy's been beat up. Like, he hasn't adjusted at all. This started at the very start of the fight, and it continued to the point he's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack this arm triangle. This has got to be the end of the fight.
You need to work out his position.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
There's the tap! Tony Ferguson! Your winner by submission!
Holy smokes.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Well, we congratulate Tony Ferguson on yet another lightweight win. It has been a Hall of Fame resume that this guy has put together and still getting it done against the best fighters in the world.
He's one of the best in the world. He's one of the best that we've ever seen inside the octagon. He's just a great fighter. He does everything so well. He has a massive amount of belief in everything he brings to the octagon. Tonight, he got the job done again.